Welcome to the tutorial of Cancun, Mexico. Now, on this video, we're going to do a little walkthrough of several days that we've actually been here. If you want to see the individual days, you can go back to the channel and actually look at it. But this is a total of all 6 days that we were here to show you four main things: accommodations, things to do, security, and nightlife. So stay with us to show you everything. All right, so a really quick overview. If you've never been to Cancun and think Cancun is right where Mexico is, it is, but it isn't. So Cancun is like the Las Vegas Strip. Now, the Las Vegas Strip is about 4.6 miles long, and for Cancun, it's what's called the hotel zone. So this little strip that goes all around this lagoon and to the beach, that's the beach, is 6 miles long. So from one end to the other, it takes about 30 minutes to go. And in the hotel zone, there is over or about 100 hotels, a majority of them being all-inclusive. So the benefit to this being one strip is the buses just go one way or the other. They cost $1 to get on, and it'll take you as far as you want, or the other way. The main hotel zone, where like the main downtown, that's where you're going to find all the nightclubs. So one of the first thing that we're going to talk about is security. Everybody's very cautious to come to Cancun because they think it's Mexico. It's just the cartels, and they're going to get robbed, they're going to get mugged. They think the worst, obviously. So with the hotel zone, because it's not directly connected to the mainland, there is a barrier where everybody that's on this area is either a tourist or a worker, and they actually do have security checkpoints in certain places like this. All the nightclubs also have security guards. They have like a lot of security, but they also do metal detectors. A couple years ago when we were here, they actually had the full-blown metal detectors like that you see in airports, but now they have the ones. They check you, obviously, to make sure everything is safe. And they also have, especially in the party zone, they also have security cameras like this. So besides having a police station down the street and armed guards going down, they also have security cameras and metal detectors at every venue. Most of the police force, they do have obviously a police station here in the hotel zone, and you can see that they're driving up and down like we saw the other day. Take a look at the motorcycles and the cars. They're all brand new, and all the guards are actually armed with full tactical gear. That's a lot of security. So sometimes you'll actually see the security guards walking around the beach, but keep in mind that's just to make sure that all the tourists are safe. We've been coming here for 6-7 years. We've been at the clubs. Everybody's gotten way too good of a time, and never once have anybody harassed us, assaulted us, robbed, or anything like that. The worst thing that happened is one time somebody lost their ID. That was because he was drunk. But the security is there for your protection, and they do take it very seriously. It's so secure, you even see them on the beach. Now, for accommodations, for example, we are staying at the Occidental to Cancun. Sorry for the wind noise. The biggest thing about the hotel zone is you're right on the beach. You don't have to go to, walk 20 minutes to get to the pool, to the beach. Everything is built up. So you come down the elevator and boom, you're at 1, 2, 3 pools, and the beach is all to yourself. And the sand is very nice, unlike Miami where it's very coarse. All right, trying to find a place where there's not a lot of wind is a little tough right now. But the biggest thing about the accommodation, the hotel zone, is besides the bus, which once again it's $1 to go one way or the other, so it's pretty easy to navigate. There's a little button on the actual arm handle, so you can let them know when you want to get off, and obviously they'll always let you know when Copacabana in the nightclub area is. But they also have Uber. Now the biggest thing with Uber here in Cancun is they have taxis as well, and everybody's gonna ask you for taxis, but because Uber and taxis don't necessarily get along, you cannot take one when you land from the airport to your hotel. It's either a taxi or you have to schedule one in advance, which is what I would recommend. That's what we did. And if you're getting an Uber, you can't do it right in front of the clubs. You actually have to walk a little bit further down. You have to walk a little bit further down for them to be able to pick you up. But we've taken a bunch of Ubers just because we were running late to everything, obviously. So there are options, whether it's the cheapest bus, $1, taxi, Uber, and or if you actually schedule an excursion or your transportation to and from the airport. You're never too far from the beach. All you need is the elevator. Get up the elevator and boom, right where you need to be. So we have dinner or buffet style food. We have a little bit of everything. And some delicious desserts. So the nice thing about Cancun versus certain other places is this area, because it is designated as the hotel zone, about 100 hotels, it is specifically designed for tourists. So if you go to certain other places like Orlando or Barcelona or Germany or London or anywhere else, people actually live there, so it's not 100% made for tourists. You're kind of in people's way. People are trying to get to work, things like that. But here, everything is actually made for tourists. So obviously with the beach and everything, there's so many things to do. Here's an example of a few. There's fun adventures for all ages, including kids, like this pirate ship, which is pretty cool.
Go, 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 go!
There's also fun activities like parasailing, obviously, as well as jet ski rentals. So clearly there are several things to do here in Cancun that are not just clubs. One of my favorite is catamaran. Now we're going to an island called La Isla de las Mujeres. It's definitely one of the better, more affordable excursions here in Cancun. And my ride is here, Sea Passion 1. And it looks like you can swim with Baby Shark. Touch him over there. Welcome to Isla de las Mujeres. And our boat is back. This is the beach. The sand is beautiful, but there is a lot of people. So another fun activity that you can do is rent these two-person boats. It's about $50, $45, but there is a $20 per person like docking fee. But it's about 2 hours, and you get to drive it yourself, and you get to snorkel as well. So I think it's worth it. It's kind of fun, something to do. Anybody can do it. I don't know the age. I think you have to be 16 to actually drive the boat. So with the excursions, we did actually book most of our excursions through Expedia. Actually, all of our excursions we booked through Expedia. It's plain simple. A lot of the as soon as you get into the airport, people are going to be asking you, have you booked something? Have you booked something? So the easiest way is to do it in advance, so you can just tell everybody you have your excursions. You don't have to worry about it. The hotel obviously will try to sell you excursions. Every once in a while they'll come up with good deals. Sometimes they'll have deals on like the nightclubs or the jet skis or something like that. Certain things you may want to do through the hotel, like if you're doing an excursion that's a little bit bigger. For example, Chichen Itza or Tulum, where it is going to be like a full day where they pick you up at the hotel. That might be something you want to do with the hotel directly, since they already have their partners. But Chichen Itza and Tulum are definitely, if this is the first time you've come to Cancun, is something you definitely want to check out. Here's a video or quick clips of what those are. All right, so we went to La Isla de las Mujeres. We just did the jungle tour. I will show you videos of Tulum and Chichen Itza.
We have the Tulum ruins. These ancient Mayan ruins, perched on a cliff overlooking the Caribbean Sea, offer breathtaking views and a glimpse into the area's rich history. Visitors can explore well-preserved structures of the ancient city, including El Castillo and the Temple of the Frescoes. We have Chichen Itza. Although not in Tulum itself, this iconic Mayan archaeological site is well worth the day trip. Marvel at the famous El Castillo pyramid, explore the ruins, and learn about the ancient Mayan civilization's impressive astronomical and mathematical knowledge.
So obviously the biggest thing to do down here, besides any water sports, beautiful beaches, parasailing, Isla de las Mujeres, catamaran snorkeling, obviously the other big thing to do is the nightlife. And boy, oh boy, we've been to Ibiza, Barcelona, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is probably the closest I've seen to nightclubs being this kind of extra. So here's an example of all the clubs, or some of the clubs that we have gone to, so you know what to expect. Alright, so for the nightlife, there is a lot of places to choose from. We have Senior Frogs. Coco Bongo is going to be the biggest, and we'll go there. The city, obviously, the cave, which apparently is more for locals. Down there is La Vaquita and Congo, which we were at. So Coco Bongo, obviously because of the mask, has a very big influence. The other big influence that Coco Bongo has is Beetlejuice, so they have a huge show.
The juice is loose.
This is what I mean when I say it's not overhyped. that was a quick view of Cocobongo. They do have other shows. One of the ones that we didn't stay for because it's getting late is they have Tron and they have Michael Jackson, and those two are amazing. But if you're ever in Cancun, I definitely would recommend Cocobongo, the beach club behind us, and the actual nightclub. It is expensive, but it's worth it. To Mandala, that's right there. Yep, they love to do this. And then you have to cover your drinks. Alright, not a bad time. Alright, we made it to the next place. That was Congo. Now that during the week was $30 for all you can drink. So I think that's actually a pretty good deal. So one of the most popular things to do, and you'll see a lot of tourists do this, younger tourists, if you're going to the clubs, you keep adding wristbands to your wrist. We did that, and I don't know if you can see, there's now a tan line where all my wristbands were. But these are all the ones that we got for Cocobongo, Congo Beach Club, La Vaquita, the city, Mandala, and others. Very popular to add them all. And at the end, you have a tan line. So that was a quick view of Cancun, what to expect when you come here, some things that are useful information. And keep in mind that this is not filtered. There is no filter on this. It is this beautiful all the time. Currently, it is February, and I can't begin to tell you how much this does to the soul. So if you have a hint of coming here, or if you weren't sure what to expect, this is definitely where you would want to come for a vacation. It's beautiful, the people are friendly, the food is amazing. All the hotels have filtered water, so you don't have to worry about your belly getting upset. And with all the excursions, clubs, and things to do, even if you're bringing your family here, you can hang out here. They have shows, they have water aerobics, they have shows here at the hotel. So if you were thinking or are anticipating coming here, I would highly recommend it. Thank you for watching this little off-the-cuff Cancun video. If you want to see the full day-to-day of our Cancun trips, there's a link below. Other than that, we'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.